everybody, and happy Tuesday, and welcome back to the Daily Vibe with Rox and Ant. He's over there feeding the rabbits right now. We're just getting our day started here. We gotta run into town today and get some supplies. Mainly grocery supplies, but yeah, the rabbits are doing good, guys. Look at them. They're really excited to be getting fed. Oh, you should have fed Roger first, just because. Hi, Roger.
Roger, do you want to be fed second? Snowball is already getting down.
Jessica's like, what about me?
I know.
I'm next.
I need to start feeding her more. Jessica, she's smaller than Snowball and smaller than Roger.
Maybe
she's not tiny. She's just smaller.
Maybe she's the runt.
She might be. She's pretty though. I like her ears. Right, Roger? Here.
Yeah, Roger's cute.
Now, he's like, where's my food at?
He's like, I don't want no.
There you go.
Poor Jessica.
Go, Roger.
Oh, hi, Sylvia.
Ears, Roger, such pretty ears.
Sylvia, Midnight.
They're so nice, Roger. I like Roger. He's my favorite.
Well,
I like all of them, but he's my favorite.
Yeah.
He reminds me of what, Brer Rabbit or whatever?
Brer Rabbit?
Is that the name of it? Yeah, Brer Rabbit. It's an old cartoon.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Old cartoon. Brer Rabbit.
And he reminds you of that?
Well, because he's brown. That's the only reason why.
Because he's brown, yeah.
Because he's brown.
He's cute.
He is. He's a cool rabbit. He's a cool rabbit. And you're a cool rabbit.
He's leave me alone. I'm trying to eat.
I know.
And then poor Jessica over here. She's like, come on! I can't sit around here and watch everybody else eat while I'm just sitting here.
Where's my bowl?
Yeah.
Well, the grow outs, they're excited too. Look at them.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Look at him. Aw. So cute. And there's Lillian.
Okay, Jessica. There you go.
Yeah, the weight was killing her.
Come on.
Go out to the garden, maybe get some ragweed, because I got a lot of ragweed growing out there. My garden is kind of taken over by all the weeds and stuff out there. Not in the garden beds, just around the garden beds. Need to get out there and weed whack and stuff. I just haven't had a chance to really do that. I know, you were out there picking some. Yeah, and clover and stuff. Yeah, so. Well, like I mentioned, it's Tuesday, guys. It's been hot. We did some work and stuff yesterday, which you guys will see tomorrow what we did. But, man, it was a rough day. It wasn't rough because we did a lot of stuff inside the house, but anytime we had to come outside to do anything, it was really rough coming outside and wanting to go back in. Look at all the baby chicks over here. They're just so excited. Jeez, guys. They're getting really big. They actually look like chickens now. They still kind of chirp though. Kind of. Slowly getting their chicken voices. Losing those little chirps. Some of them. I don't have your guys' food. Sorry. They're like, why? You're right here. Feed us. I did throw, I did some garden stuff this weekend, and I ended up throwing, I put some straw in the garden beds, but I gave the chickens what was left of the straw, and I see they have just like tore it all up. It's all over the place in there. They really love that straw and stuff, so. Yeah, it's supposed to be another hot day today, right?
Yeah. As Lillian would say, it's going to be a rough day.
Yeah, it's a rough day.
Huh, Lillian? A rough day.
Say that to her all the time, like, because whenever we're working and hanging out outside, or, you know, she's always out here hanging out with us, or she's around somewhere close where we're working. And when it's really hot, we go inside, she's, you know, passed out on the floor and stuff, and I always say, it was a rough day, Lillian. A rough day. Yeah. She had a rough day. Not right now. She's okay. She's just hanging out. being.
Midnight's having they don't have no food. They have to go to the store.
Yeah.
And so they're following me around.
Wondering when.
Yeah, when?
When?
When is my bowl gonna get filled up?
I'm waiting. That's Midnight and Sylvia right there. Sylvia's the one that always is very aggressive when it comes to feeding time. Yeah, here, look. Here's the other two cats. Look, that's Blue right there. And that's Twister over there. Right? They're over here just reminding Anthony that they still haven't gotten fed yet.
Well, they're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell them. They're just gonna have to wait. I have to feed my birds right now because they're all going crazy.
Oh, I know. I was just over there and
They act like they haven't eaten in a year.
yeah, months. We've been starving to death. Especially the big ones, which they act like they haven't in months.
Come on, lady.
Still kind of a bummer about Speckles that she died. We haven't lost any more since then though, which is good considering it's
The big ones.
yeah, since it's been very hot. Yeah, we have lost 2 of our babies recently. I'm not sure if it's too hot. I mean, there's water out here for them. There's 2 water things out there for the baby chicks, and we fill both of those up. You know, we do come out here throughout the day just to make sure everybody's doing okay. But it's kind of weird with chickens. Sometimes they just, you know, they get heart attacks. There's just so many different things. I was kind of leaning more towards maybe they got stompled on, because when the babies, when it's like feeding time, I mean, you guys seen, they crawl all over each other. Like that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
They stomple on top of each other.
I have a feeling that's what it might have been, because exactly like you're saying. I walk up there and you'll see they don't care. They're just stomping on everybody to get to the gate.
Yeah, and it's been the little baby, the smaller chicks, which are probably the ones from like the last little bit of hatches that we had.
Chill out.
That have see them? I mean, they just
Chill out, guys. You guys act like you haven't eaten in a year.
whoa, man, they fly all the way up to the top.
I know. They act like they're starving to death.
Yeah.
And they're not. They get fed every day.
Yeah. And they get scraps and stuff too. And like I said, I put all this straw in here for them the other day to go crazy with. And they did. And they got straw too. They went crazy with.
They actually get overfed.
Yeah.
I've been looking into how much you should feed each chicken. And I overfeed these guys.
Yeah.
And they still act like they're starving to death.
Yeah. So some of them are just a little bit smaller, like I said, because they came from like the last little bit of hatches that we had. Like there's one behind right here. See that one? He's so much smaller compared to this one. So yeah. I'm kind of leaning more towards they were stompled on and like hurt them internally.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. And it's kind of a bummer when you come outside and
yeah, and one's dead.
Yeah. And then we had one that was kind of wasn't dead, but you could tell like something was wrong with it. And you know, we kind of nursed it for a couple days trying to see if maybe we could save it. But came out here you know, and found it dead inside the coop. So that's what now? How many babies have we lost? 4?
4 total.
Yeah, so we've lost 4 of our baby chicks that we've had, which is kind of a bummer. I didn't want to lose any. We didn't lose any of our main flock until they were all like big and full grown. Our main flock, we had our original Medina. He died. I don't know. We think it was a heart attack because he was a lot bigger than the rest of them, and he was like the first rooster to actually like start crowing and stuff like that. So that I could see it kind of being a heart attack. Maybe he just got too big, or his heart just wasn't big enough for his body or whatever. And then, like I said, I think these guys, they're like trampling on top of each other and hurting each other and stuff like that. So Yeah, and then Speckles, I'm sure hers, I don't know, could have been the heat. She could have been another heart attack. I mean, it's one thing about like having animals, even dogs and cats and rabbits and all those farm animals. Sometimes you can't really tell what killed them. You just come out one day and they're dead or gone. Kind of like Shadow. Really sucks about Shadow. I still miss Shadow. I always tell Michonne, because Michonne and Shadow, they were from the same litter, so they're sisters. I always tell Michonne, where's Shadow? What happened to Shadow? Of course, they can't answer. I wish they could. And then they could tell me, oh, well, she ran away. Or, you know, I don't know. She went out to the field and she's never come back. And then be like, all right. Huh? I was talking about Shadow. Just part of, I guess, kind of farm life. Just animals die. I said, sometimes I wish we knew why they died. Or how.
Yeah, I mean, that way we could prevent it.
True. That's the big thing, is preventing it from happening again. Be careful walking through there. I see a spider web. Hang in there. Yeah. Speaking of spider webs, this morning I was walking down to the bus stop and walked right through on the road and walked right into a spider web and was all freaking out. Grossed me out. I'm like, there's probably spiders in my hair and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what I don't like. I don't really care for spiders, but being out here for the last, like, you know, couple years, I've kind of just gotten adapted to them. When I see a spider, I don't really freak out anymore. But I don't like walking through the spider webs. And I don't like them crawling on me if I see them. But, yeah. It just grosses me out. Yeah, I'm just coming out here to the garden just to give you guys a little...
Your weeds?
Yeah, so don't mind the weeds, guys. But the garden beds are good. Except for this one right here where I had the corn. I have to go in there and do some stuff in there. I just haven't done it yet.
So overgrown.
It is. Look at Ghost. What are you doing, Ghost? And there's Sylvie following you around. But yeah, don't mind the weeds. I still kind of have stuff growing out here. I did plant some stuff this weekend. I planted some stuff in this garden bed. I planted some stuff in that back one over there. And I was going to plant some stuff in this one. I'll give you guys a little bit of an update while I'm right here, just real quick. Tell you guys an interesting story about what's happening real quick out here. So this garden bed right here, I was going to plant some stuff in there. And I tore out all my watermelons and my cantaloupe. Ripped all that out, but I had a couple of cantaloupes that were, like, first I had an ant infestation, so they dug a hole and they ate the inside of my cantaloupes. I tried to pull out the cantaloupes what I could, but some of them were pretty rotted out, so I just left them in there and kind of mixed it in with the dirt, thinking, oh, it would be like compost. Well, there was seeds in there, and they started growing. So I have all of these cute cantaloupes right here. Look at all these. I did not plant these. They just grew from what was left over in here from this grow season. So I'm just letting them go and see how they grow. I've been out here watering them and taking care of them, and I've picked out the weeds and all that good stuff for them. So we'll see. They should grow, I hope, because that'd be cool to have, like, the cantaloupes continue from the seeds that I had in there from earlier this year. And my pumpkins, guys, are growing very well. Actually, I'm starting to get flowers, but this is infested with these bugs. Look at that. Ugh. Come back out here and spray. I changed my bug spray solution from the neem oil to the dish soap, and I did come out here the other day and spray everything. I ripped all of the squash bugs that were hanging out on my pumpkins. I had pretty bad squash bugs on them. It's like they moved from my zucchinis over here. So I've been ripping them off and killing them as I see them, spraying them with bug spray, and I'm trying to fight them off so they don't get to my pumpkins, because I really want pumpkins. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening out here in the garden, guys. I do have a little bit more work I need to do out here, but that will come in time. It's just been so hot. I was out here the other day and just roasting. So I did what I could and went back inside. So, all right. Yeah. But I just want to tell everybody, I hope you guys all have an awesome day. And as Anthony always says, stay motivated and stay safe, my friends. And we will catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye.